welcome to Barre with Mary. Today we have a 20-minute standing glutes class. You do not need any equipment. You honestly don't even need a mat. Just clear a little bit of space, enough for you to be able to extend your legs back behind you. And let's get started. We're gonna start facing the right side of our mat. Feet are gonna be in parallel, all 10 toes are pointing forward. I'm gonna take my hands and interlace them behind the base of my skull. If this gets uncomfortable for you at any point, hands can come to the heart, okay? Now stand really tall here, reaching up to the crown of the head. Take an inhale. As you exhale, I want you to hug your abdominals in and really feel that activation. Now on your next inhale, we're gonna take a good morning. So we hinge from the hips, elongating the spine and bending forward. As you exhale, I want you to push through your heels and feel your glutes fire as you rise all the way up to stand. Inhale, we hinge it forward. Exhale, lift it up. Keep going like that. So what I want you to find here in this good morning stretch is that we are not locking out your legs. So you have a little bit of a softness through your knees. As you hinge forward, you're gonna feel your hamstrings elongate. And as you stand, I'm hoping you feel a little bit of engagement into the glutes. So this hinging forward motion from the hips is gonna be a theme today, okay? You're gonna see a lot of this throughout both series. And by both series, I mean both exercises. There's only one series today. 2 more like this. Inhale forward. Exhale up. Last one, inhale forward. Exhale up. Now pause. Take your left toes and reach them behind you like a little kickstand. So there's barely any weight into them, okay? Soften through the right knee and then go back to that good morning. Inhale, hinge it forward. Exhale, rise up. Inhale, hips go back, you hinge it forward. Exhale, rise up. So the exact same motion we were just doing, but now you're getting a lot more work into the standing right leg. I want you to notice how much weight is into your left toes. Really try to keep almost no weight in the left foot. It's just there for balance support. We're going to remove it pretty soon. Really push down into your right heel as you rise up to stand. Feel your right hip pulling back. And then notice if you're crunching your right toes. Try to relax the toes of the right foot. 2 more. Inhale forward. Exhale up. Last one, inhale forward. Exhale, rise. Now hold that rise position. Hands are gonna slide to the chest. Same thing we were just doing, but now I want you to release the left foot from the mat. As you hinge forward, it's that good morning position. You're hinging forward, long line. Exhale, rise up. Inhale, hinge forward. This time the left leg is lifting off of the mat. Exhale, rise. You can let your left toes tap back down if you'd like. If you'd prefer to balance the entire time, that's totally fine as well. You're welcome to not let your left foot come to the mat. Now, as you do this, obviously, we added in a huge balance component. If your balance is just off today, you have 2 options. You can take a hand to a wall or a chair, so you have a little bit of support, or you can go back to that single leg deadlift, that little good morning we were doing, with our left toes behind us. That is still a really effective way to work the standing right glutes and right hamstring. 2 more times. Inhale, hinge it forward. Exhale up. The last time, inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, rise up. Now you're gonna inhale, hinge it forward, and you're gonna hold that hinge forward and pause. Squeeze your inner thighs together, pull your right hip back, and then really extend your left leg as straight as you can now. So squeeze the left quadricep. Take your left toes, tap the mat, and lift the left leg up to a hover. It's inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. So you're driving down through your right foot. Your right toes are relaxed. Your right heel is pushing into the mat. Double check that you haven't locked out into your right leg. The right knee is soft. And yes, we're getting some glute work for the left leg as we lift it up. But really, I want the majority of the work here on your standing right leg. 2 more times. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. Last time you tap. Now hold the lift. Keep the left leg at this hover. Take a bend in your right knee. Push into your right heel. Extend the right leg straight. 2 counts. Inhale, bend the right knee. Exhale, push to straight. It's inhale, bend. And exhale, press. Beautiful. Again, if balance is a challenge, bring your left toes down to the mat or take your right hand to a wall. 3 more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lift. 2 more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Last time here, go inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Now hold right there. Inhale. As you exhale, bend the right knee. Reach the left toes even farther behind you, and then bring your left foot down to the mat. Do not move your right leg. Open your hips up toward me, coming into a warrior 2 position. So the left foot angled and lowered down to the mat. So now my left foot is parallel to the back edge of my mat. My right leg has not changed at all. I just rotated my pelvis. Now from here, maybe you want to widen your stance a little. Lift the heart, shoulders are stacked over the hips. If you want to take your hands somewhere else, go for it, okay? As you inhale, push into the right foot, come all the way up to stand. Should feel like a little brick. Exhale, bend the right knee, knee stacked over ankle. It's inhale, press up. And exhale down. So you're in a warrior 2 position. If you're familiar with yoga, the hips are open toward me, so we're square, shoulders and hips to each other. And now what you're gonna find is you're continuing to work the right leg, but you're gonna get more outer glute, absolutely some outer thigh, and some inner thigh as well. As you bend the right knee, I want you to really push the inner thigh open so that the right knee is staying in line with your second and third toe. 2 more like this. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bend. Last one, inhale, rise. Now I want you to stay bent here. Push into the right foot. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're gonna hinge your torso over towards the right. And I'm hoping you feel a little bit more work into that right glute. Yes. Now inhale, rise up. Exhale, hinge it over. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hinge. Yes, so now the legs are not moving. The torso's moving, right? So very similar idea to what we did at the very start of class. We're hinging out of the hips, right? So the lower body is staying strong and still, and the upper body is hinging. Now we're not hinging forward, we're hinging to the side. So you get a little bit more movement through the spine, which is always good. And hinge 2 more times, you've got it. Inhale up, and exhale, hinge. Last one, up. Now you're gonna hold that hinge. Drive into the right heel. Relax your right toes, and here's where things get a little crazy. I want you to take your back left foot, and I want you to lift the heel. So now even more weight is into the front right foot. Take your left toes, tap them in, tap them out. Yeah, you've got it. Tap them in, tap them out. So I'm continuing to hinge the torso over so the shoulders stack over the right knee. But now I took the weight out of my left foot and I'm putting it all into my right leg. So I'm hoping you're feeling a lot of heat into that supporting right leg here. The right heel is driving down into the mat. Right inner thigh is pressing open and you're keeping the bend in the right knee. 2 more. Tap it in. Press it out. The last one, tap it in. Now the left toes stay out here. Maybe lower the left foot back down to the mat. Now get even lower in this right leg. Take an inhale. As you exhale, we're gonna rotate towards the right thigh. Inhale, open, yeah, you got it. Exhale, twist. Inhale, open, stay low on the right leg. You can continue to push the right inner thigh open. And now the twist comes from the rib cage. We twist to the right. Unwind back to center. 4 more twists. And center. You've got this. 3 more times. 2 more. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Last one, it's twist. Now hold at center. Just hold right here and breathe. Pull the right hip back. Drive into the right heel and maybe get a little lower. And that right knee bend. You're here for 4. Hinge a little more. 3, 2, rise all the way up. Rotate, face the left side of your mat. Step the right foot forward. Find parallel position. Hands come behind the head. Soften a little bit through the knees. Good morning stretch. 2 legs. Inhale, hinge it forward. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, forward. And exhale up. So this should feel pretty amazing because you have both legs working here. And you get a little stretch for that right leg that you just worked so deeply. Think back So what we were hoping to find in this position, as you hinge, you stretch the hamstrings. As you lift, you engage the glutes, pushing down through both heels. 4 more. Inhale. And exhale. So spine is long. We're not changing the shape of it, right? We're just hinging it forward and lifting it up. Last time, hinge it forward. Now stay lifted. Left foot stays where it is. Right toes step back behind you like a little kickstand. Try not to put any weight into it. Back to that good morning. Inhale forward. Exhale, lift. Keep going. Inhale forward. And exhale, lift. Sorry, I was running into the wall. So here, now it's the left leg that gets the focus. So as we hinge forward, we feel that engagement, that stretch through the left leg. And as you lift, drive into your left heel and really feel the heat into the left glute. Notice if you're gripping your left toes, try to relax them. And then if this feels really easy, double check that you're not putting a ton of weight into that back right foot. It's just there for balance. 2 more times. Inhale, hinge it forward. Exhale, lift it up. Last one, inhale forward. Exhale up, now hold the up, release the hands to the chest or to the hips, your choice. Now from here, back to that good morning stretch, but the right leg's gonna lift. Let's do it. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, lift up. Inhale forward. And exhale up. So you're like a little seesaw here. Continuing to feel your right foot extending long behind you and allowing the right foot to tap down to the mat as you come up. The majority of work here is into your left leg. So your left hip is pulling back. Your left knee has a softness to it, so you're not hyperextending, walking out, but we're also not super bent. It's not like it's a single leg squat, right? 2 more times. We inhale, hinge it forward. Push the left heel, drive yourself up. Last time, inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, lift. Now hinge it forward, hold it. Pulling the left hip back, push into the left heel and extend the right leg as straight as you can. Inhale, tap the right toes to the mat. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, tap. And exhale, lift. So it does not matter how high your right leg goes here. All that I really want you to do is find stillness in this position, pulling the left hip back, relaxing the left toes, and really feeling the heat build into this standing left leg. So what I love about standing glutes is how applicable it is to everyday life, right? Like, I love a glute bridge, don't get me wrong, but you're not really in a glute bridge position very often in your everyday life. Versus standing, you do a whole lot of that. Last one here, inhale, tap. Exhale, hold the lift. Right leg stays where it is. Left knee bends for 2. Press it all the way up to straight. You've got it. Inhale, bend. And exhale, drag the left heel down. It's inhale, down. Again, balance is an issue. Left hand to the wall or right toes down to the mat. 4 more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. 3 more. And press. Make sure your hips aren't opening. 2 more. We're going to go there in a second, I promise. Last time. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Beautiful. Now bend the left knee. Reach the right toes way behind you. Bring the right foot down to the mat. Left leg doesn't move. Rotate your hips open toward me. Bringing the right foot parallel to the back edge and coming into this warrior 2 position. Widen as much as you need here, okay? Shoulders are stacked over the hips. Inhale, rise, straight left leg. Exhale, bend it down. You get a little breather. Inhale, rise. And exhale, bend. So take this breather to set up your alignment, okay? So notice here, as your left knee bends, you don't want it to eclipse past the middle of your foot. You really want to try to keep the left knee stacked over the left ankle here, okay? If you find that it's sliding past that, just widen your feet a little bit. That's a great option. You're gonna probably narrow them when we do those little tap-ins, but that's a problem for later you, right? 2 more times, inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Last one. Now hold this one low. Push your left inner thigh open. From here, inhale, hinge your torso over. Exhale, drive through the left heel, bring it up. It's inhale, hinge. And exhale, lift. Yeah, you've got it. Inhale, hinge. And exhale, lift. So again, same motion we were doing in our single leg deadlift series. But now instead of hinging forward and up, we're hinging side and lift. You've got it. Still maintaining the same shape of our spine as we hinge and lift. 2 more times. Inhale over and exhale, lift. Last time, go hinge and lift. Now hinge it over, hold it there. Now here's where things get a little crazy. Bring your weight into your left foot, coming up onto the right tippy toes. Right toes, tap in. Right toes, tap back. You've got it. Tap them in and tap back. So it's not the most graceful transition, right? At least it wasn't for me. Maybe it was for you. I hope so. But what I want you to find is that you're asking a lot more out of this stabilizing left leg. In that warrior 2 position, of course you took a lot of weight into your back foot. Why wouldn't you? So now you're forcing yourself to put a lot more weight into this front leg. 4 more, go in and out. 3 more, go in, whoa, careful, and out. 2 more times, it's tap and reach. The last one here, go tap. Now I want you to reach way back and let your right heel come back down to the mat, back to a warrior 2 position. Torso is hinging to the left. Take an inhale. As you exhale, torso twist to the left thigh. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Now really pull your left hip back, pressing the left inner thigh open. Exhale, you twist. Inhale, open. So as you twist, it's the rib cage that rotates, not just the shoulders, right? The shoulders are just following the ribs. Thumbs are staying in the center of the chest. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. 3 more. It's twist. And center. You're almost there. 2 more. Last time, you exhale, twist. Come back to center. Hold it right here. Push into the left heel. Draw the left hip back and then maybe bend the left knee a little deeper as you hinge your torso over more. Hold here for 4. Hold here for 3. Hold here for 2. Rise up. Right side of the mat. 1 more time. Feet in parallel. Hands behind the head. You've been here before. Inhale. Exhale. Hinge your torso forward. Hold it there. So feel this hinging forward. Shift your weight back into your heels and really feel your hamstrings engage. Now from here, bend your knees and come into a squat position. Beautiful. Hands can stay where they are or they can come to the heart. It's your choice. Push the inner thighs open and just come down a little bit. Press up a little bit. Hips go down a little and up a little. You didn't think you'd get through a standing glutes class without saying a squat, did you? So we're coming into a parallel squat position, which means all 10 toes are pointing forward. Inner thighs are active here, pressing open so that your knees are stable and not wobbling in and out. I know that squats are a lot of thighs, but today we're going to focus a little bit more on the glute engagement for a squat, okay? So what I want you to really focus on is as you come up, drive your heels into the mat. Inhale, drop the hips. Exhale, drive the heels down. 2 more times, it's down. Drive the heels and lift. Last one, go down and up. Hold it right there. Inhale. Now as you exhale, I want you to reach your hips back and I want you to sink a little bit lower without dropping your chest. Now from here, hands are going to try to tap the ground and they're going to lift back up. Try to tap the ground and lift. Now try is the operative word. I am not touching the ground here. And if you are not either, great, we're twinsies. I would rather you not touch the ground and keep your spine in neutral than touch the ground by rounding through your upper back, okay? The goal here is just sink as low as you can. Come up just a little bit. Try to tap the ground. Come up just a little bit. 3 more times. Reach. Lift. 2 more times. Down. And up. Last time. Down. Now hold the up right there. Pulse your hips. Down, up, down, up, down, up. You're almost there. Little pulse, little pulse. Now remember what we talked about. Focus on the up. Go down, up, up, up. Pushing down with your heels. Feeling the glutes really active here. Inner thighs pressing open. Spine is long. Hug the ribs in. Soften the shoulders, and no, it's 16 more, go 16, 15. You have a hold for class in 12. 8 more pulses here, go 8, and go 6. We hold it in 4, 3, 2, hold it there, inhale. Exhale, hips reach back. Sink as low as you can, reaching long to the crown of the head. Hold and breathe, 4. Inner thighs press open, 3. Get a little bit lower, 2. Ooh, rise up. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, forward fold over both legs. Let the head be heavy. And maybe sway the upper body from side to side. Amazing work. Letting the neck be soft here. And while you're in this position, let's bend the right knee and twist the right shoulder towards it. And then switch, left knee bends, left shoulder twist towards it. Just going side to side, opening up through the opposite hip and the opposite IT band. Meet me center, bend the knees coming all the way down to take a seat on your mat. And we'll take a seated figure 4. The right ankle is going to cross over left thigh, flexing through the right foot, lift the chest, and if this is too much for you, you can walk your left leg out straighter, okay? If you need more, drag it in a little closer. Lift your heart up, and maybe you find stillness. Maybe you take a little bit of movement side to side here. Releasing through the outer right hip and glute. Awesome job today. If you're looking for a longer workout, I would definitely recommend a core or an upper body focused class to add on to this one. I will link a couple of suggestions in the description, okay, to make your life easier so you don't have to go on a YouTube rabbit hole hunt. One more breath here. Let it go. And we'll switch sides. The left ankle crosses over right thigh, flex the left foot, lift the chest, and then play with how much or how little you bend this right knee. Then feel free to move or find stillness. I like to move after a really glute intensive class like that one. Big breath. Let it go. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Find a comfortable seated position. Inhale to reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale to let it go. And that is your class. Amazing work today. As always, I will have a brand new class for you next Monday. And if there's something you are just craving and you really want to see from me, please comment below, let me know, because I'm always looking for suggestions and I always want to be producing classes that you want to do. Otherwise, I'm just some crazy lady making random workouts. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll be back next week with a brand new Barre with Mary class. I'll see you then.